Hi there, my name is Ian, and I'm a member of the product marketing team here at ThreatDown, powered by Malwarebytes. And today I'm going to give you a quick demo of our application block functionality that is available to all of our customers across all of our bundles, and that can be accessed from the Nebula user console. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is what you would see when you first logged into Nebula with your security advisor score and a bunch of other information. But we're going to focus today on application blocks. So in order to get to that, you first go to Monitor, come down to Application Block, and select that option. So once you get to the screen, there are three tabs up at the top. I'm actually going to go right to left on these. The first up is Global Settings. So this is a message that would pop up if one of your users attempts to access or download one of the blocked applications. This is just a generic message. You're welcome to edit it and to make it more appropriate to your specific organizational needs. Next up are the rules. So there are two rules that are created by default when you sign up for a Nebula account. These are blocking messaging type of applications and blocking torrenting types of applications. As you can see in this, in our demo environment, we've actually disabled both of these. But like I said, when you first start, these will be enabled. So let's go ahead and add a new application block. So in order to do that, we'll go over here to the right, click New Rule. And let's say that today we want to block users from going to Box. So we'll come up with a clever name for the rule, block Box. And next up, we need to decide, are we going to apply this rule to all of the endpoints that are being protected by ThreatDown, or just a subset via a specific policy? Now, the policy could be something as simple as you set up a group of workstations that are assigned to the marketing team. And if for some reason you don't want them going to Box, maybe you want them only going to Dropbox, you could select that policy, which would be created separately and outside of today's demo. But for the purposes of today's demo, we're going to say, okay, we're going to apply the block box rule to all of the ThreatDown protected endpoints. Next up is choosing the rule type. And so in this situation, Box is a vendor. So we are going to select the vendor option. And what happens next is down below, what will populate is a list of hundreds of applications that our application block capabilities can block your users from accessing. So you could, if you want, scroll down to Box, or just to make it simple, go to the search bar, type in Box, pops up on the screen, we select it, and then we come up to the top right corner, this is a very important part of it, and hit save. So now the rule is saved. Now all of your endpoints will prevent the users from accessing and downloading anything from Box. And so you see the rule here, it's global, and it has been enabled. So the final tab is the Activities tab. And what this is basically, think of it as a live feed of all of the rule blocks that have been executed across all of your endpoints. And you can go through and have a look at what time and date the block happened, what the block was for, what the endpoint was, which rule was invoked, etc., etc. And you can scroll through this data and do any sort of research that you want to do. Now, you may not want to do that on a regular basis. You may just want to report maybe once a week. So in order to do that, you go to the Configure option, come down to Reports, and we'll just ignore that fun little demo environment thing, and we will select New Report. And so let's say you want a report once a week on all of the application block activity that took place across all of your endpoints. So we'll give it a fancy name, App Block Weekly Report. This is an application report summary. The format you're going to get this in, the data in is in a CSV file. And we'll say we want this for the previous 7 days. Delivery schedule, we'll say weekly. And we'll say we want that on Monday at 5 a.m. UTC. Report recipients. So by default, the person creating the report is added to the list. but you can send this to other admins in your organization or to other users, perhaps in leadership, management, or other departments. You can enter that information here. An email subject line, so something again, weekly app block report list, and then the body of the message, just so that they have a little more context of what they're looking at before they go ahead and open that file. And then you would click save. In this case, we're going to just cancel out of that. And that is application block in a nutshell. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to your account manager or your account executive, or go to threatdown.com. You can learn more there as well.